kick this deep to begin the game. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So Pittsburgh's offense starts in less than ideal field position off that full return. Here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Well, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Great cut. They whiff on him. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the pressure gets to him again.
Great call here by the defensive coordinator, sending that linebacker on the blitz, and it works out for the sack. And damn, Miami linebacker play over the years, I would put up there with anybody in the country.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple of passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and his defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
But the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
You stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the receiver's got it. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. The completion makes it 2nd down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. Empty set now, 5 wide. Back to throw. It's Cox. He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Receiver makes the grab. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Important third down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got a man down the middle. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a big gain.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the same runner's got it again. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. To the air, it's Holstein. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. But he can't get there. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Back to pass. It's Holstein.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Hand off to the single back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Timeout is called a duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. Just able to get it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Obvious false start there, moving too early.
False start.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Panthers will kick this away to get the second half going. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Looks right for a quick completion. He's got some room. Can he get there? Goes out after a nice gain. A sign of life here by the offense.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Man, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember. And
he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest, but the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. They can go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The Panthers will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On the run here. Lets it go. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Scanning the field, it's Cox. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Look at this. He'll go deep again. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taking all the way back for a touchdown.
And a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, if I'd be kicking this guy.
Extra point makes the lead 4. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here's the handoff. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He bought some time, now lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Setting the back in motion. And they heave it deep downfield. Catch made down inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage here. To throw, it's Holstein. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the out route. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the mark. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. So here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play with good coverage that time. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown for the U. Now the all-important extra point. Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he's back to throw again on second down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Defense is coming after him. The protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Miami. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Little. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught on the outside. It's Johnson. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Second down after that completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's got it. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This time, a completion. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's a quick grab, fighting off the defender. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. The Panthers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You put...
Touchdown.
A second, the coach has called timeout. He may use a challenge here to have the officials take another look at that one. So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And there's the point after.
Kick is good.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Canes. And they'll set up with PAT. Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
42.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. And the first play of the drive now coming out from the 17-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage.
Boy, the quarterback did about everything he could here to wait for that play to develop, and there was just nobody open. It's great coverage downfield, and instead of taking a sack or potentially throwing the pick, he just gets rid of it.
It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock expires. That will wrap up this game.